Because in hindsight, if there's an opportunity and there's weakness and you can advance above the other guy, is what it is. So I kind of shot myself in the foot. I did forget to mention one thing though. This was during 2018. I picked back up with Omar, and Omar I used to work at Valley Toll Fitness. That's where I met him. He's the owner of One More Rep. .com. So for all the One More Rep gym apparel, that's he found me, and so that started a new sponsorship and rekindling a good friendship as which you met Omar.
Yeah, Omar's
Metroflex.
a good dude.
So,
speaking of which, I'll be working on that shirt.
Yep. So fast forward 2019, because that's pretty much the only thing that I can sit there and say from the experience, because technically I was still homeless, bouncing from place to place. I ended up winding back with my daughter's mom twice, 2018 and then 2019. So at least I got time with my daughter. I'm not going to act like, I didn't, because I wanted to try to make this work, because there's times in my life, even throughout this whole process, that I thought maybe some time away and all that stuff, maybe she would kind of calm down and stuff like that and not be so jealous.
Didn't happen, though.
Fuck no. Again, me knowing that I shouldn't have done that is what it is. I take responsibility.
Well, there's a level of jealousy, and then some people just take it far. And
well, jealousy, insecurities, mistrust, just like when there's people that are around that are negative, and they get into negative funks themselves, and you are trying to help pull them out because we're parents, and we have a child together. I'm not gonna say like we got back together just for the sake of the kid. I wanted to really try to make her work it out with her, because it's like I didn't come from a broken home. You know that. Like, I didn't grow up like you did. I didn't grow up like a lot of our friends did and a lot of our homeboys did, or even my exes for that matter, baby mom included. My parents were decked you part, literally. You were there for the funeral. You were around pops. So you know what that was like.
No, it was a good environment. It took me to a better place when I needed to be.
I think that's why everyone liked coming to my house, because it was just the way my dad was, and just the way the environment was. It wasn't no yelling, no drama. My parents didn't do dope or drink or anything. They just were, just
genuine people, dude.
Just that's about it. Because I don't want to sound like we came from like wolves or anything, like we were just raised by wolves and like out to fend for ourselves. That's not how it was, at least for me. I just gravitated towards trouble because I was a dumbass and a knucklehead. But that's neither here or there. So to kind of go back into it, we got back together. That didn't work out. So we split for about a long duration time. Now this is around the time COVID hit. Right, because at the time I was at Anytime Fitness in Riverwalk in Riverside. A good guy gave me an opportunity to, continue my personal training, and when times got rough, he knew about it, and so did, the manager. So when the lights were out, because at the time my car got stolen again for the second time, and this time it didn't come back. First time I got it back. Second time I did it. So, neither here or there. It happened. They would let me stay, after hours. I'd hide in one of the offices, get a little bit of sleep, and then clean up, do what I gotta do, and then leave like around 5 o'clock before anyone gets there, so there's no one the wiser. And then that's how I play it out. And then one of my clients, right about when COVID hit, kind of offered up a room for me, so it was not too far from, Anytime. So even though we were shut down, I would,
you're still able to get it in.
I was still able to get it in. And still kind of a place. Well, this is where I say this was the biggest change in my life, because, I'm always trying to do the right thing, At the time, right after COVID, and this was like in April, my daughter's mom calls me and lets me know that the kids are the babysitter, because she had 2 kids also, and our daughter, and that the kids are the babysitters and she's homeless. And so I sat back and I thought, and we discussed maybe we'll try to get a place. It was technically supposed to be We get a place. I stay on the couch, just so the kids and everybody can have a place to live. I couldn't have that. I've already been through homelessness enough times in my life. I know what it's like. I know it's like being hungry sometimes because you didn't have money. And so I would go and hop, like the schools, like the local school areas, like the elementary schools, because how kids leave their lunches and stuff and just find what's edible. And I'm not kidding. Like, these are things people really didn't know about this, because I kept this shit to myself. I didn't want people to know that.
I didn't find out this till way later down the line.
Yeah.
When I was ticking back, I was like, wow.
Like, you didn't know. I mean, I was homeless a couple times, but you didn't know how far the depth went. So to be even in those predicaments, right? So the guy I do construction for here and there gave me an opportunity, bought a place out in Blythe. For those of you who want to know what Blythe is, it is a small town in the middle of nowhere on the border of Arizona and California.
And it's hotter than shit over there. I know. I had to go pick them up.
So I give up everything. I mean, I walk away from the entire fitness industry. I don't work out. All I'm gonna do is go be a normal person, like Chris, the guy, I ended up buying the place from, do construction with. Like, all my peers, exes, everybody who I ever been around said, you need to go be normal. So I squashed all my dreams to go be normal.
But that maybe in their world that's normal, but in your world, your normal is the fitness.
Exactly.
Working out.
I didn't care if it made me homeless or whatever, because the thing for me was I enjoyed what I was doing. I don't care about the accolades or the monetary gains. I really, truly enjoy and have a passion, not just working out for myself, but really helping and influencing others. I mean, think about it. We'll get into this. I want to keep the story going with Blythe, but this is going to come into play really fast. So, I give up everything. We leave in May. I disappear off the face of the planet. Me and him reconciled in 2019.
Well, we lost contact once again for, I don't know, like...
just about 7 months, because somebody's phone got thrown and broke. No, it wasn't Jason. But we actually, matter of fact...
And it's funny, because...
We reconciled in 2019.
Not only that, we were kind of going through the same shit, but out of... You know what I mean?
Right.
We weren't really in contact. But
yeah.
Similarity.
But yeah, so I moved to Blythe. I get a job with cable. I pay the most expensive rent in Blythe. Period. Nobody pays the price that's out there. Even if they rent a home, a nice home.
I thought isn't rent a little more affordable out that way? Or?
You can rent a 3-bedroom home for $900. I was paying $1,375.
But were you renting to own, or?
Well, the goal was to rent to own, but then I just ended up renting it because my daughter's mom left. And so we get there. I do the construction for free. We both put our money together. We lived in that place from June. She moved out about towards the end of August.
Yeah.
Needless to say, just bad on both parts. There's no... Because, again, she brings out the worst in me.
Not good.
Not good. Like, way out of character. I'm not going to sit here and act like I was squeaky clean as far as that goes, or I was innocent, but you be around the wrong person, it will change your character, and when your shirt buttons are pushed, it's bad. It was just all bad all around. But at least for the time being, I got to enjoy my daughter. I'm not going to actually, make it like it wasn't. But being the normal guy and everything else like that. So, fast forward, she leaves. I'm in a depression state, so all I do is, okay, I'm in the desert to die. I gave up everybody. Here I am. I'm stuck in this fucking place. I put way too much money and way too much time, so I'm not going to lose it. I'm just going to make do. I'm in the middle of nowhere, no contact, no nothing, and working a job that I hate. So I was getting really weak because I wasn't taking care of myself at all, and plus the fact that I left working out and all that other stuff. So I went down to a local gym. It was Iron Fit. Got me a little membership. I had no intention of having any passions back. I just wanted to kind of feel normal, just to feel normal. Like, we're talking about a shadow of myself, like completely like unrecognizable Jason. So I met this young man. This was like my third week there. I'm a creature of habit. That's what I mean. Like, I genuinely love helping people in this fitness thing, and even though I looked like shit, I still approached him. His name is Christian Felix, a young man who had his own body transformation, fell in love with bodybuilding, like had a real passion for it. Really good kid. Like, he was the one I felt that brought me back from the dead. Because here I am giving this kid advice. He's looking at me like I'm fucking stupid. He's like, who are you? You look like you're a fucking tweaker. You look like a crackhead. Because I was that bad. I was that bad in shape. I let myself go. I didn't eat for like 2 months. All I did was drink beer after my shift, maybe eat some popcorn, some hot Cheetos, and went to bed, went to work. That's all I did. Nothing. That was it. My food staples were either some TV dinners, hot Cheetos or popcorn, and at least 4 tall cans of beer every day. That was my regimen from August all the way to about almost in October. That was my regimen. That's what depression does to you. So it was interesting, funny. So I gave him some tips, show him some workouts, and how do I say it? 3 days later, I ended up going back to the gym around the same time he was there. He runs up with me with a different look on his face, this big old smile and everything. He's like, oh my God, bro. Grabs his phone, goes to my Instagram. Now, keep in mind, I haven't seen my Instagram in months. I disappeared off the face of the planet. Goes up and shows an old picture of me. And I think it was in definitely my GAT Sport days, and it was right around the time that I was getting ready to compete for the first time.
In the first round.
Had a different look. It was asking me tons of questions, just wanted to know everything.